My name's Amina. I'm 24 years old, currently unemployed, living with my parents in my hometown, and trying to find hobbies. In the 3 months that I have been unemployed, I've tried to do something every single day, whether that be upcycling my clothes, selling my clothes, making new food, just so I wouldn't fall into the void that I fell into when the pandemic started back in 2020 of just scrolling through TikTok after TikTok. That was my pandemic. TikToks. I've also discovered I really like movies. There are tons of Lifetime movies here on YouTube that I enjoy. I watched The Laws of Attraction last night with Julianne Moore and that guy from James Bond. That one was good. It was a little fast-paced for me. Like, I thought that they hooked up a little too early in that. It was like, okay, so it was so weird, actually. Hold on, wait. So the movie's about two lawyers who both have never lost a case. They're both divorced lawyers. They both win every single case that they have ever taken on, which A, is so unrealistic, but like B, hot. They're up against each other now. It's James Bond. Like, he's hot. He's sexy, and it's Julianne Moore. Come on, she's sexy. They battle it out on a case together. He wins. She sneaks into his apartment to like try to find things, and they end up hooking up after he like outs her for like breaking into his apartment, and then they end up going to Ireland to get married, but then realize that they're not actually married. But it's a clusterfuck of emotions and very like early 2000s rom-com-esque type movie, which I do really enjoy. I'm trying to get out of my like Tyler Perry movie like phase. I know that I don't necessarily love how like close up every single shot is. It's like every single shot is just, if it's a dramatic shot, it's like, I'm like, I don't want to be looking at Tyler Perry's face that closely. It's kind of, it's kind of, sorry. But yeah, just trying to stay in the gym. A big goal of mine lately has been trying to eat enough protein, which low-key kind of impossible because I'm like 160 pounds and I don't want to be eating 160 like kilograms of protein every single day, but I guess that's what life is when you're unemployed, just trying to get in as much dietary nutrients as you can before you're unemployed and shit hits a fan. Every time I've been unemployed, every time I've been employed, it's always had a job that's like super far away, so I just associate employment with having to commute. My first ever job was like 2 hours away from where I lived, and I would go there every single day. I would just spend 2 hours commuting, so like to and from. So 4 hours a day commute. Sometimes for shifts that were only 3 hours a day. I honestly don't know why I put myself through that, but I did, and it was a massive, it just sucked. So I'm really hoping that my next job is kind of close. I've actually been applying to a few places that are pretty close to me, so like fingers crossed something ends up from that. But yeah, no, just trying to keep busy. Today I went to the library. Yesterday I was at our local pool just taking a swim. Almost fucking drowned in front of a 17-year-old kid. I was so scared for him because he was just looking at me like, should I help? Should I not? Should I help? Should I not? And I was like, please don't. Felt so bad. Probably won't go back, but like also probably will? ? I don't know. I haven't talked to an adult in 3 months. You're the first adult technically that I have spoken to. Yeah. No, just, even if, oh god, let me just give you a brief insight into my work history. So my first job was at Tim Hortons when I was like 16, worked there all through high school. and then like had various other like university jobs, and then COVID, I was unemployed for like months during that time, and that was like the first time where I was like, oh my god, shit, wait, I don't have any hobbies. I have no interest. What do I do with my life? Which is kind of the phase I'm in again, where I'm like, oh my god, wait, do I have a hobby? Do I enjoy things? No. I just work, and then I go out, and then I come home, and then I go to work, and then I go out, and then I come home, and then I go to work, and then I go... Ooh. I'm also from Toronto, so, like, the idea of having hobbies is great, but also, like, not necessary, because your hobby could just be going out to eat, which is the dumbest hobby in any other, like, in any city smaller than Toronto. Just going out to eat, like, at the same 5 restaurants is kind of crazy, but, like, here in the city, it's, like, you have, like, 50 restaurants that you can pick from that are just, like, new and popped up, and you're like, I guess we can go there. But also, like, expensive, money. Who can afford that and rent in the city? Not me. I don't work. But that used to be one of my hobbies. I used to be a self-classified foodie back in, like, 2014 when I was, like, 13 years old and wanted to, like, fit in with, like, the BuzzFeed or not. But yeah, no. Love food. The term foodie to me, though, now a little odd that we are cutifying food that much. Ooh, wait, I just realized ED culture was huge in 2014. Is the idea of being a foodie similar to, like, what's going on now, where, like, Skinny Talk is, like, trying to, like, appear healthy by romanticizing food? Is that what it is? I think I just figured it out. Okay, so, like, when eating is huge, I guess there's a trend towards trying to be skinnier. Where is this conversation going? Can you tell I have not taken my ADHD medication today? Dating. Ooh. I am not doing that currently, but good luck to you. You are. The last time I went out on a date, it was May. Yeah, May. Yeah, nothing since. I tried getting on the apps, deleted them after like 2.5 swipes because I was like, okay, I know that person. Okay, delete. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Which is fun, though. It's, like, fun to hook up with people that you, like, knew in a past life and, like, be like, romantic with them now because things have changed. I've done that before in the past, but I'm just not in a position right now to do that. Like, I'm so embarrassed. I don't know. I'm also very insecure about, like, what I look like. No, just haven't really been loving my appearance lately, so, kind of refraining from the whole dating. Ooh, I'm refraining from dating. I'm gonna get that on a shirt. I am scheduled to see, like, an ex-boyfriend in a couple days. Platonically, we're good friends now. He's very sweet. We both had relationships since it's been years, but he is actually from my hometown and does know a lot of those same people I know. So, like, hopefully I get a little bit of tea out of it. If you know me in real life, just know. And if you know this person too, just know. We will be talking about you because both of us love to talk shit. I don't know. He's an absolute cutie though. Love that man. Have been texting like a previous hookup lately. Okay. This one's kind of spicy because I just found out that he is in a relationship. But, like, I was texting him to, like, try to, like, you know, slide back in. Because, like, it's familiar. It's comfortable. Come on, I know it. He knows me. I know him. We know each other. We know each other. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, no, I was texting him to try to, like, gauge what was going up with him. And he was like, yeah, no, I'm in a relationship now. And I was like, okay, cool. Because I'm not a homewrecker. I'm not. I'm not. Granted, have there been allegations once, but we can get into that another time. And they're false. They're false. They're not true. I'm not a homewrecker. I never homewrecked anybody. Yeah, going back to the premise of the video, which is I'm 24, unemployed, and living with my parents. Woo! Yeah, it's been okay. It hasn't been okay. I really want to work again, but like, it's fun. It's fun. It's not fun. It's not fun. It's not fun. I've been freaking out. My bills are up to my ass right now. My savings are getting drained. However, I'm not paying any rent, which is the upside of living with your parents. The downside is being 14 again. I am a teenager again in my parents' house, and it is bothering me to no end. I am excited to just let it all go. I actually did consider moving to Hamilton for like a second there, because I was like, okay, it's only 40 minutes away from the city. I could take the go, and my rent would be like $700 a month, which I can't afford. But then I was like, it's Hamilton. Do I want to live in Hamilton? And I was in Hamilton the other day, and I was like, yeah, I fucking want to live in Hamilton. And then I talked to people who live in Hamilton, like my friends who go to Mac, and they're like, don't move to Hamilton. It's really pretty during the day when you went, but during the night, ooh, girl. And like, low-key not incorrect. Like, when we drove into Hamilton, the first thing I saw was a guy who was cracked out thin, just holding up a sign and spinning it and doing the thing. And I was like, damn, I'm actually kind of impressed. Here you go. But I was like, I don't want this to be my daily. And I know how that sounds. But like, I am very, very, very easy to influence. And that includes drugs. Never done them. Don't intend to. However, I can be influenced. So if I am surrounded by it, there is a very, very good chance I will be next to him the next time one of my friends drives in, just spinning that sign with him, getting down and groovy. I'm so sorry. But yeah, no, that is a little look into my life while unemployed. See you in the next one. Bye.